Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's Live at 5. I'm Liz, Operations Manager here at VA Central, and I'm excited to go through a quick fire Q&A with you this week where we break down big ideas into easy wins. This week, we'll be covering something a lot of dealerships are curious about, and that is how virtual assistants can integrate into your business and how it will affect your bottom line, your processes, and your people. Whether you're working from notebooks or the latest CRM, these questions might just change how you look at virtual support. So let's dive into it. So this week, I'll be covering questions that came up during discovery calls with independent car dealership owners over the last week. And I think it might be valuable for someone that hasn't looked into the value of a virtual assistant before, but they are curious. So if you're watching, yes, I hope these answers and questions do help you with the questions that you might have. So first question is, what can a virtual assistant actually do for a car dealership? Now, we do divide our services into 4 different sections, which is admin operations, customer service, sales and lead follow-ups, and then also marketing and promotion. Within these 4 sections, there's a variety of different tasks and duties that a virtual assistant can take on. And that might be things that your current in-office staff is doing but don't have the time for. We've actually created a MOT checklist to run through the different sections of your business together on a discovery call, to score those and to see where the gaps are and the shortfalls are and the current pressure is on the team and how we can help you relieve that. So yes, if you're ready to go through this with us, please book a discovery call. It's on our page or on the link in the caption. So yes. Then question number 2 is our current CRM even ready for automation or VA support? Now, we have found that a couple of the dealerships don't necessarily use a CRM and that they've got manual systems set up. And that does not necessarily mean that a VA cannot help here. It just means that they will be handling tasks differently to relieve your team. So if it's manual, the VA will actually become the support that helps with the booking or diarising of valuations and pickup and deliveries, and multiple other things that you need them to do. So they become an assistant to your current processes. In the cases of a CRM, we had multiple of them saying that they have a CRM, but it's not fully set up and they have not had the time to set it up. Now, with a CRM, there is a lot of automation that can happen that can magically relieve a lot of the workload of the current team. So a VA can come in here and help you and assist you to set up an automated process to make sure that your cold and warm leads are looked after and that there's processes that's followed to keep in contact with them and not to lose them over time. Yes, okay, hope that was helpful. Then question number 3, will using a VA mean losing control of my customer relationships? Now, simply put, no. That, like I said earlier, it will just become an assistant to you and what you're currently doing. And with a virtual assistant, they'll be part of the team. They're not just working in the background, they can also be front facing. So if you introduce them to your customers as part of your team, I don't foresee why it can't be an easy integration. So it's all about how you approach it and how you want your virtual assistant to fit into the whole process of things. But you can also introduce them to the tone of voice that you use when following up with leads or post-sale check-ins or warranty reminders, so that they gather all of the information that you already know that you need and log them on your CRM. Great. Okay, so what tasks are safe to delegate to my VA without losing a local dealership touch? like I mentioned earlier, these are things like lead follow-ups, post-sale check-ins, and warranty reminders. Now, we've actually found that some of them, the dealer owners mentioned that they don't currently do this because they just don't see where they need to fit it in, and it's kind of just fallen into the background. Now, as business owners, we know how important it is to stay in touch with your customer base, to keep them loyal and to keep them coming back. So these are things that a VA can take on that you might not necessarily have the time for or haven't implemented yet, but we can assist you with it. Great. Okay. And the last question, I see we're getting close to the end time. So how do I train my team to work with a remote assistant effectively? This will not, when taking on a virtual assistant, this won't change anything regarding your current processes and how you communicate with your current staff members. This is going to stay the same. It's basically just like I said, introducing them as a team member and adding them to those WhatsApp groups that you've already got set up for certain arrangements, to add them to the CRM to make sure that they got access to the tasks and things that needs to get done, and just giving a clear, digital onboarding process at the beginning, including providing them with your SOPs and just keeping constant communication like you would with your current team. So it's not going to change anything or cost you more to integrate the virtual assistant. It's just pulling them in current processes or procedures, the way that you work. So I hope that was helpful. If you've got any more that you want to run through or more specific to your own dealership, please let me know or book a discovery with a link, like I said, on the page or in the description, and we'll be happy to run through this with you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Enjoy the rest of the week.